Hello, good afternoon, fellow TBCians and esteemed members of the Billion Coin community. Once again, I am your inspirational broadcaster, bringing you motivational broadcast to the Billion Coin community. My name is Ibrahim Kareem. It remains the same. And today, I want to talk on an issue that will assist us in empathizing with the admin. So this will enable us to know what goes on in the background, administration of the Billion Coin community, because it's quite a massive task. And the more we know and understand and appreciate what goes on, the more we can assist the admin and be empathetic with all what they're doing. So without further ado, I'll be moving on to our topic for today, which is a review of an article on blog.the-billion-coin info website. It is about managing over 50 million registered member records in the TBC databases cost money. Yeah, most of us will be surprised to hear 50 million registered members. That's a fact. See, let us differentiate this 50 million from our present number of 3,333,000 paid up members. The 50 million registered were those email verified without payment. Now, when the issue of paying the initial $10 fee came in, that was when there was a differentiation between the wheat and the chaff came in. Obviously, from these 50 millions, will still be coming in to register or to pay up later on, so we can never write them off. But that is the difference between our present 3,333,000 and the 50 million email members. So to start with, the admin is letting us know about a ticket item number 17849 that came to their desk, and he's going to use that as an example to enlighten us about what goes on behind the scene. This member reported they were not getting cookie rewards for their broadcasts, and it was investigated. What happened was their broadcasts were placed in the abuse folder of the broadcasters database in error. That is human error. which can happen to anybody. The email of this particular broadcaster was flagged as abuse, and that flag placed all of their broadcasts into the abuse folder. When a broadcaster attempts to use the broadcast of another person as their own, claiming it as their own broadcast, which is fraudulent, and then request admin approval for that same broadcast in order to get reward, whether a reward has been given to the previous owner or not, in that case, a manual review is done by a human on the admin team. One of the options that will be is to label it as abuse. If it appears that the broadcaster is attempting to cheat the system by claiming someone else's broadcast as their own, then that will flag all of the broadcasts submitted by these broadcasters and place them all into the abuse folder once a human reviews it manually. And that makes it so this broadcaster can't get cookie rewards for any broadcasting. So any attempt to cheat the system comes with appropriate penalties. In this case, human error was involved on the part of the admin, and the admin subsequently apologized to the particular broadcasting member, and they later approved all of their broadcasts, which, by the way, were pretty excellent. The broadcaster in the particular case had done a beautiful job, and the admin really appreciated their broadcast. So, moving on, we are all urged to use our imagination to consider what happens when a member submits a support ticket in the help desk system. It is a human support team person that has to make sense out of what that member is saying. Being that broken English is very common in use because we are a global network of members, and English in many cases is not that member's native language. Once that support team person understands the issue, then they send the ticket to the department that can investigate the issue. Correction in data are made as needed as part of the investigation process, and the ticket is returned to that support team person with instructions. When the support team person completes the instructions, the member is informed through the ticketing system and the ticket is closed. That's what the process looks like for each and every ticket that comes in to the help desk. Frequently asked questions generally get a copy and paste response because certain questions are so common. If the database developers notice a common trend in issues that come to them from the support team, then further database development may be needed to automate the response. No, sorry. Then further database development may be needed to automate the resolution so the issues coming in are reduced. This is an ongoing thing in the world of database development. The first database people interface with us in Kringle Cache is the registration database. and we currently have over 50 million registration in it right now. We stopped counting email verified membership in June of 2018 and have since only counted paid up members in our membership ongoing. Then new members interface the profile database and add additional contact information in there. Next, members interface the payment database to take care of the admin fee, and that connects to several third-party databases to calculate the amount to be paid, since the price of Bitcoin and such change every second and can leap up or down in price over the course of a single hour. We have no control over the development of third-party databases and have to do updates regularly to keep up the APIs functioning optimally. We have many databases within, including the send button test, broadcasters, genealogy tree, invitations, referrals, all of the calculators in the info area, testimonials, cookie rewards, and all the sub databases for each category of rewards, send button related databases, and cash centers. It's a lot of moving parts combined together and has to be coded in such a way as to deal with cyber attacks and user errors. And the admin fee of 4 grains of gold doesn't even cover 10 minutes of a database developer's time. We have some new layout designs being developed by our website development team in the sandbox, and as budgets allow, we are moving those along. The admin didn't even make mention what our coin development team is working on, but many are happy we now have a QR code system that works well and love how fast the transactions confirm. The admin asked the database developers to add a paid column in the referral area so each of us can easily see which ones of our registrations have paid or not paid. Only a couple 100,000 members have paid out of the 50 million registrations in the database, and we could do a much better job in the field getting members paid if we could identify which one haven't yet paid. Moving on, behind the scenes are many teams working hard on our behalf as members, such as the legal team that has been busy doing some magical things regarding the matter of the billion coin and the US SEC. Soon they will be off our backs because we are private, and this legal team has been laying down the groundwork with our banking team in a world that is ever changing at hyper speeds. What was true a year ago no longer applies today. That's a fact. We have a support team behind the help desk and a commissioner dealing with a tremendous workload. And we need all of our members to be even more honest than they have been. Scammers try to scam admin too, but we don't make it easy for them at all. Each of our members need to take the personal responsibility not to fall for third-party TBC scams. The admin has written so many articles on that subject and could really write a new one every day based on things going on in the community. His advice The admin's advice is just do business with people you know, like, and trust, and stop looking for a magic button to push. The whole point of the blog is to educate us all on how to make this work so that TBC empowers us. We have a coin development team and we have amazing plans for the future. The website development team has many specialties and database development isn't cheap. The admin is part of the administrative and management team and they adjust policies as needed. While we are in the distribution phase as a non-market based coin that is private, none of us can easily use Kringles to provide for our personal needs as human beings at the moment. This is why we accept coins such as Bitcoin, and that is liquid today to use to pay the bills. Paydays are weekly for our teams, and it takes a lot of admin fees to add up to pay the bills. With a mission to end poverty globally, long ago, admin made the decision to make the admin fee very, very low and affordable for the masses on earth. Operational bills are paid weekly from the funds generated in collecting admin fees. This has worked fine, and we are balanced. Teams have come into existence and have grown as a result of community growth and payments of the admin fee. The Billion coin has always paid its own way from the start until now, allowing us to be private. We have a big mission, and being private allows us to move forward without serious interference. Hope we all understand that even if the admin fee was monthly or is increased, which was recently done, it would still be low enough to gather 1 billion members with ease. For now, we offer a 2-for-1 deal on the admin fee. This was last year. 4 grain of Bitcoin or whatever covers both the lifetime wallet fee and the annual Kringle cashback office fee. That needs to be seen as an amazing deal because it is. You don't pay for transactions ever. That sets our coin apart from all the rest in a very, very big way. Most marketing groups charge a monthly fee for back office access that would be equivalent to 10 grains of gold or more. But our fee for such is only 4 grains annually. That was then. As of now, it's about 8 grains of gold annually. Marketing through Kringle Cash can bring in daily cash flow of at least 40 grains of gold a day, even for a brand new member that knows what to do. A billion coin can easily be a full-time work if you want it to be. 40 grains of gold adds up a lot faster than 4 grain does. Costs for participation are super low compared to the gains that can be received by those that take this great work seriously. Once that paid column shows up in the referral area of the Kringle back office, I hope you will do your part by reaching out to all the unpaid referrals you have and bring them up to date and encourage them to pay the admin fee. Then monitor that area carefully, ongoing, and keep your newest members encouraged to go ahead and pay this low fee too. It seems a bit out of balance to the admin that only a couple hundred thousands have paid the fee in a database of 50 million email verified members. We can improve this at our level in the field by following the fast start system. Ultimately, all members that pay will either become millionaires or billionaires, and it doesn't get any easier than this to make that happen. The TBC, the billion coin, has a plan and it is working. All we have to do is open our eyes to see that that is true. Soon we will celebrate our 4th year anniversary, and we hope we will have filled in all of the billionaires' position before that date. A millionaire is good, but a billionaire is better. Thank you. Now, that is a quick review of the article of administering a huge database of 50 million registered members. I hope most of us have a little more idea of what goes on in the background now. I will do our best to reduce the workload of the admin and his teams and stop unnecessary tickets or raising unwarranted help issues. So that has been my broadcast today. If you all have enjoyed it, kindly subscribe to my channel, click the like button. If there is any issues or questions you would like to know too, let me know, and I'll definitely endeavor to treat it in any subsequent broadcast. It has been nice broadcasting to you, and you are appreciated for your time. God bless and have a lovely day. It's been me, Ibrahim Kareem, your motivational broadcaster.